What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is Moonshine Talkin. I'm Dan. Welcome aboard. I'm here. I'm safe. I'm alive. As everybody knows, I'm sure you watch the national news. We had a major hurricane roll through the Tampa area over the past week. It hit us on Wednesday. It was supposed to hit like Thursday early in the morning, like 2 a.m. or something like that. It ended up hitting us like 9. And we started getting rain bands around 5 o'clock in the afternoon. 6, 7 started picking up by 9 o'clock, 9:30. Then the thing really started whipping up, and uh, the wind was howling. There's lots of rain. But where I live, it didn't hit us as bad as it did other places. The power glitched out a little bit, but we never actually lost power. I never actually lost power. This area really never lost power all that much. Uh, and it was fine for it ended up hitting south of here, down in the Sarasota Bradenton area. That's where the storm itself came in. So a lot of the bad weather that was rolling through, we were on the it's the northern eye wall is what it's called. So we were getting pounded. Tampa was getting pounded pretty good. We certainly took we took one deep and hard, as it were, by and large, because the next day you start going out, start checking on the damage and the fallout from it, and it was bad. I mean, at least for me, the storm wasn't too rough, but there were places where, yeah, this thing really screwed people over. So you go out and you can see trees down everywhere, debris everywhere, all sorts of stuff like that. Start trying to clean up things like that. Go to my job because it's right in the neighborhood where I live. Go clean up there. Had to clean up a little bit of flooding and all that, and everything was fine. And then Friday afternoon, I was out and about doing my thing and got home, and probably around 2:30 in the afternoon, there went the power. So I was out of power for 3 days. I just got it back around this time yesterday. It's around 10 a.m. Tuesday morning right now. So I got it back around officially. I think we in earnest. I got it back around 10ish yesterday. Like I woke up real early. Yeah, I woke up real early because my sleep schedule's all screwed up because we couldn't really at my job we couldn't really open all that much because the internet and the service here is still kind of wonky. So we weren't able to do credit card transactions all day Saturday. Uh, Friday was a mess because then it was really, I should probably backtrack on that. Friday was a mess because then it was really where you started getting now all the crews were out trying to repair stuff, and that's when you started getting into the where people weren't really, that's when people's who had power the whole time through the storm, then it started going out because they're just trying to fix things. And hold on one second, please. All right, sorry about that. Like I say, my sleep schedule's all messed up, so I had to go turn off the alarm in the bedroom because I'm already awake. But anyhow, so that's when Friday was really when they started repairing things. That's when things started getting wonky. That's when my power went out. That's when a lot of stuff was service was kind of getting spotty in a lot of places. And yeah, so the power was out for 3 days, and that was kind of rough because I had a little bit of food, then I ended up losing. I had to pretty much clear out my entire fridge, but hey, at least my fridge is clean now. I went and wiped it down and everything. So the fridge and the freezer are immaculate right now. Now it just has to be restocked. But I didn't really lose a lot. I didn't have a lot of food in there. But the little bit of perishables I did have perished, and which sucked because I was really looking forward to throwing that pork tenderloin I had into the slow cooker. But it is what it is. Um, so it was out of power for 3 days. Fortunately, even though we didn't open normal operating hours at my job. We at least had power there. So I got some food, brought some tuna, made tuna fish, and brought it there. And I was able to at least eat while I was at work. Yeah, I come home and it's pitch black, but I did have lights and everything like that. So I just kind of sat there. Had my boom box. I had batteries in that, so I was able to listen to a bunch of tunes and stuff like that, which was cool. Um, and yeah, it was just a matter of just playing the waiting game. I mean, it was kind of cool, in in a nerdy sense because I think it was the day of the storm. I know like 2, 3 million people altogether lost power throughout I think the entire state. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it was the entire state. And you can watch along with the electric company the outage map, and you could just see from like day to day it was half a million people in the area, and then you watch and the number would drop dramatically, and you just saw all the hard work that they were doing. So it was pretty cool. So I mean, if nothing else, not really a big government guy or anything like that, but it is cool to see like the utility workers going out there and they're busting ass and really killing it as far as that went. So you got to give them a little bit of props for that one. Give them the respect on that one because they've got a immense task in front of them, and they've been doing a bang up job thus far. I mean, the fact that people aren't out of power, we're not sitting here for weeks on end, and we'll probably still have a lot of choppiness, and stuff will be a little glitchy for a while. Because even in the area where I live, you can see power poles. They're like friggin' they're bent over, and they're gonna have to get either replaced or repaired, but probably replaced. And yeah, it's just it is what it is. So yeah, I don't really know a death count. I don't think it was as dramatic as the last one that just came through here, but yeah, it was bad. This is one of the worst storms that we've had in a long time in this area. I think it's up there as far as one of the stronger ones, but I know the governor. I saw a video where some reporter was trying to like hit him with some sort of gotcha question or something. He went and rattled off a bunch of stats that this wasn't even as far as I don't even think this one was the worst storm that the area has ever experienced, or even I think Florida by and large. But again, don't quote me on that. Go look up the video yourself if you want. But yeah, it was pretty wild. It was a bad one. We definitely, like I said, we took a deep and hard one this past one. But yeah, got power back now. As far as the like anything for me, my experience, it just the it sucked in the sense that it was my birthday this weekend. So it's just kind of a shitty birthday, but nonetheless, it was memorable. I'm not going to forget this one. But I went to work, and my staff and the people I work with, they got me a cake and all that dumb stuff. Deicide, of course, they canceled. They were supposed to have a show Friday here in Tampa, so of course that didn't happen. So they canceled the show Thursday. Got a full refund on it, which was nice. But it just sucked because I was looking forward to seeing Deicide and Christian, Cloaking, and I don't know so much about Inferi. I keep hearing bad stuff about them, so I don't know how good or bad they were. But nonetheless, I'm always interested in hearing new bands. But yeah, that was pretty much that. That's what happened there. I gotta say, I gotta thank all the people that reached out to me. You know who you are. You know who reached everyone who reached out to me. You know who reached out to me and was checking on me and all that. I do appreciate it. It's cool. It's nice that some people are keeping an eye on me. But yeah, then just chatting with my family and just letting them all know, yeah, I'm alive, I'm here, I'm safe. And beyond that, yeah, it's just a matter of just picking up the pieces at this point and getting everything back to normal. Oh, this is another crazy one. So we had a gas shortage. We've been having a gas shortage because, of course, everybody was stocking up beforehand. And then afterwards, of course, with the electricity down, the they couldn't open up the ports. There was gas down there, but they couldn't get it moving because the ports weren't fully operating, and a lot of the stuff that normally all the wheels that normally turned weren't turning because the power was shut off. So we've been having crazy lines at gas stations. According to one of my coworkers, someone stabbed somebody at at a station over gas, which is insane. Uh, they've been having to do police escorts of fuel tankers as they're driving down the streets because, of course, there's gonna be a bunch of shitheads that are gonna try to jack the thing like it's freaking, some I don't know, sometimes in Florida people they really think they're pirates down here. I don't know what the deal is. Some people really think they're pirates. But then it's just gangs and stuff like that. So, it's just that would be if you're in an organized crime organization, that would be a lucrative thing to try to steal, would be gas, and then you start raising people for it. But raising is probably not the right word. Just fleecing people for it is probably a better word. But yeah, other than that, it's as far as craziness, there really wasn't a lot of it. I mean, there's definitely the potential with some people to have it be like friggin' Florida Man meets Mad Max down here. You just have friggin' meth and speedboats and stuff like that. But by and large, everybody was pretty cool. Everybody was pretty chill. I mean, everyone was pretty much like, I think more or less on the same mindset that I was. That, we just got to ride it out for a bit, and then things will get back to normal. And before you know it, it'll be like this didn't happen. I mean, I know allegedly there's some other storm that's brewing out in the Atlantic or something or other. I don't know if it's going to hit us again. I don't know if it's going to hit here or Florida in general. I don't know. You just kind of wait and see. But it's this time of year. It is what it is. It's hurricane season, and about a third of the year, every year down here, multiple times during those 3 4 months, nature tries to kill you down here. So you either have to accept that as being a member of Florida, as a citizen of Florida, or you go move someplace else. But yeah, that's that. So anyhow, again, it was very cool for the people who reach out to me. I do appreciate it. I just keep in touch through text with Anthony from Metal Miners. It's Shredbeard kept in touch with me. Eddie from Realms of Metal, he kept in touch with me. He texted me a couple times, and very cool. And then just other people just reaching out to me here and there. People who I hadn't heard from in so long that I didn't even know what their numbers were. That sort of thing. But yeah, so that's that. So long story short, I'm here. I'm alive. I'm safe. Power's back on. Got to get food eventually. But beyond that, yeah, it was a shitty birthday, but it'd definitely be a memorable one. And yeah, that's pretty much that. So that's my hurricane update. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be coming back with some reviews of some albums I got before the hurricane hit. I got my copy of the Mordant Red CD, so I'll be reviewing that. Uh, Gonna try to review the new Nasty Savage album once I hear it once more. I listened to it once full way, front to back, and beyond that, yeah, let's just hope at the end of November I can go do all the other shows that I'm supposed to go see because this has been I'm batting 1,000 as far as getting hurricanes ruining all my plans. But anyhow, it is what it is. All right, I'm just babbling at this point. I will see you guys on the next one. Later.